Hello, hello, hello. Long time no YouTube. It's what, Friday the 24th, 23rd of June in the year 2022. I've got a bite on my knee, sorry, I was just scratching this bite from when we went to forest school yesterday. I normally use Smidge, which I find to be really good, but I can't find it, so I need to buy some more. So yeah, I got quite a few bites yesterday. So yeah, long time no YouTube. It's just been a whirlwind, to be honest. There's been a lot of stuff going on. And I've had some struggles as well, and it's just trying to fit everything in and cope with life and work and everything else. I just haven't had the mental capacity in order to make YouTube videos. I haven't really had any ideas for a while, if I'm honest, and like, I don't know, my relationship with YouTube just kind of, I need to stop itching. My relationship with YouTube, I just kind of felt really downhearted with it because, like, engagement is so these days, and it doesn't necessarily make me feel like making videos, but the less I make videos, the worse the engagement's going to be, because, like, YouTube kind of only promote and push up channels that promote a lot of content and are really interactive, which I'm not. So yeah, I kind of really lost my enthusiasm and my mojo for YouTube, to be honest. So, and YouTube, because it just kind of gets put to the back burner, like stuff that you know, like life comes first, and then like stuff where I earn money comes first. I mean, yes, like, well, I used to earn money from YouTube. I used to earn like £50 a month from YouTube. Now I earn like £50 every 3 months from YouTube. So it's not like a massive earner. So I have to prioritise other things first, you know. And yeah, that just sort of doesn't always leave room in the month for you, because I only work it. Oh no, I've just much my makeup. So I've got makeup on today. I thought I'd make a bit of an effort, spruce myself up. And I haven't worn makeup for ages because summer and it's been hot, and hay fever, and you know, I rub my eyes quite a lot with hay fever. And so I haven't worn makeup, so I kind of forgot that I've got makeup on, and I just swiped my eye. So there we go. I think we're good. I think we're still good. Oh, I've smudged a little bit at the top there when I put it on. I always do that. I always get like bits on my eyelids. So yeah, it's been super hot lately. I do not do the heat. I am not a heat person. I hate it. I hate the heat. And so I tend to hibernate inside, particularly with my hay fever as well. Summer and I, we don't get on. We don't get on. So I thought today I would attempt a studio vlog. We'll see how that goes. As you guys know, my studio vlogs are not the aesthetic ones that other people make, because I don't have a beautiful space. Look at this crap. I do not have a beautiful studio. There you go. That's my space. I've got 2 desks, these 1 meter desks from IKEA. This one is my art desk, and the one next to it is my computer desk, as you can see. And I need to do filming today. I need to make 2 videos for my Patreons today. And before I can do that, I have to tidy up this mess. This, I don't know what those 2 stacks are. That stack, where are we? There. that stack there, I am just going to leave that because I don't really know what that is. I've got a stack of stuff here. I'm not really sure what that is. I think it's a couple of sketchbooks, a couple of journals, and often when we're printing stuff, if there's any muck-ups or anything like that, John will put them on my desk for me to use. But I never get around to using them. And they just kind of like stack there. But this is a box of stuff that I'm still trying to get rid of. Like, from back in the day when I used to import stuff from America, and I used to sell like all the major scrapbook brands. And we had like we've been having a few sales, and we had like a really big sale, like mega cheap stuff, like, I don't know, a few months ago. I lose track of time. This is some of the stuff I've got left, and I'm just trying to shift it, but no one wants it. So yeah, I don't know. It's probably going to end up on a raffle or swaps table or something, but you know, we'll see. So yeah, I need to find somewhere to put that. So I'm just going to dump that over here. And then could deal with that another time. I've got my snazzy shorts on. They're very skimpy. And a vest. To be fair, I'm one of these people that feels quite warm anyway, because like even in the winter, like John gets chilly because he's sat at his desk most of the time, sitting still at his desk working, whereas I'm like running around after the kids, doing housework and stuff. So I usually wear a vest most of the time in the winter, and around the house. Sometimes I'll put a jumper on if I'm feeling nippy. But yeah, now it's summer, it's definitely a vest. I'm not going out anywhere today, so I've got a really old rough vest on. It's like almost see-through. It's got bleach marks on it because I'm painting. I am painting. I fell in love with these vests. They're from Next. They're like £4, £5. I fell in love with them for the comfort of them a few years ago, and I just ended up buying, I've got like 10 of them, because they're just so comfortable, and because they're navy blue, you can kind of put them with anything and stuff. So whenever I do videos, I'm nearly always in one of these because I'm normally at home, and I just have so many of them. Yeah, this one is like faded and skanky now, but it's okay because I'm going to get the paints out. I definitely know what I'm doing for one of the videos, and the other video I'm 50% there. Only what I was going to do requires access to a cupboard with some stuff in it, but said cupboard has got some a big pile, which I can't really show you. It's like it's massive pile of stuff to go to the charity shop. Just been slowly. I'm very good. I am very good at like clearing stuff out and making a decision to get rid of stuff. That I'm really good at. What I'm not good at is following it through and then actually taking it to the charity shop. I don't know, it always just seems like such a faff, because the charity shops, like, they're in town, and there's only one that you can park outside of, but you have to park round the back. And then I you know, because most of the time I've got the kids with me, so, and you can't see the children from, like, in the car, you can't see the car from the charity shop kind of thing. So I'd have to leave the kids in the car or get the kids out just to take all that stuff, and it's just kind of a bit of a hassle. So I need to go one weekend when I can leave the kids at home, and take it. But for now it's just clogging up. It's just like, you know, like toys and clothes that the kids have outgrown and things. And so yes, I need to move that on because it's very unsightly, and it is not conducive to a creative environment. So this is what I say, because like my vlogs aren't like the aesthetically pleasing vlogs with all the like the nice music over them like other YouTubers do. I don't do that. because I don't have an aesthetically pleasing space. My studio is, I don't have an outside studio. My studio is in our home, spare room, and I share it with John. And so I'm looking at his desk now. We're back to back, and yeah, he has a day job, as I said. So yeah, they're not aesthetically pleasing, but I do what I can. But I'm also sort of old school. I used to love, I feel like I'm repeating myself because I feel like I've said these things many times in videos before, but I very much used to enjoy the vlogs where people used to just sit down and talk in front of the camera. I used to enjoy those. So that's probably why I do it like I do. But yeah, so first agenda is sort this desk out a bit. I just need to clear a bit of space. I just need to clear a bit of space, turn my lights on to get them warmed up, which I'm actually, now you'd think, because like it's quite bright in here, as you can see, because I've got the window behind me. It is quite bright in here, but when it comes to doing desk filming, it's really not. You'd be surprised. It's sort of not as bright as you'd think it would be. So you do need those lights, but I'm like slightly reluctant because they do get quite warm, and I'm already warm. So yeah, I'm just being a bit of a wally really, but yeah. So I need to turn the lights on, need to clear the space, do a video. As I say, I know what I'm doing for one, and I've actually already done a lot of the video already, so I just need to finish that off. And then I need to think about the next video for Patreon. So on Patreon, I've got 2 video tiers. One, I call it the Kids Club because it is geared up more. It is geared up more to stuff that kids can do and enjoy. But that's not to say that adults can't get anything from it either. I know quite a few adults that that also, you know, partake in the tutorials. And then the other tier is like the adult tier, and this year we've done it slightly differently. This year we've been looking at journaling our year, so every month I've been doing a video that sums up like the month we've had. And so because I appreciate that not everybody has the time to the time in which to journal. I'm gonna have to have a drink. I've talked a lot. Not everybody has the time in which to journal and art. I know, well, it's like, I think if we were perfectly honest with ourselves, we probably do have the time, but it's making time for ourselves, isn't it? I sometimes think we feel guilty for prioritizing ourselves and for doing stuff for ourselves, and also, you know, I know what it's like to juggle a household and kids and work and that kind of stuff. And so sometimes come the end of the evening, like I just want to flop on the sofa with my book. I don't really watch much telly, but I do enjoy reading, and I don't always have the mental energy, the mental capacity to kind of think about what I want to art or anything like that. So I understand that if you need some prompts, because you want to make art but you're not really sure what you want to do, like you've just given your brain to the day and there's not much left come the end of the day, and you just kind of want to just lose yourself in art, but you're not really sure what you want to do. I totally understand that because I feel that too. And I also felt that like once a month is probably really achievable. You know, doing 1 page a month that you can do at any time is achievable, whereas, you know, doing 1 a week or what have you, probably not so. I don't know. For some people, yes. For some people, definitely. For others not. So, yeah, that's what we've been doing. We've been doing like journaling a month. Shall I show you some? Because where have you like let me show you, try not to knock my drink over. So this is the journal that I'm currently using, that I have been using for for like journaling our year and for Patreon and stuff. Let me see if I can show you something, because it sort of jumps, take me a while because it kind of jumps around a bit in here. So we were looking at playing with like different textures and things, and like adding stuff to our journals that we perhaps wouldn't normally think of adding. And so this one has got string, well, it's actually got wool. It's actually got wool. It's all gone hard now because of all the paint and glue and everything. So yeah, we were looking at that. That's kind of, that page was a little bit deep and meaningful in the end. But yeah, we were just looking at using textures and things, and we were looking at ways, like I had a massive blip, and my mental health kind of turned for the worst, and you know, but I went to the doctors and got antidepressants, and you know, we're working through this, but I like to try and be real and honest with people. And so we kind of did 1 month, we've talked about this was the month where I had a bad time and about different ways that you can document the bad stuff, but like for me, I want to sometimes journal about the bad stuff, but that's the process, and I don't always want to be reminded of it. So we'll talk about things that you can do. So like this was one of them. Like there was loads of journaling in there, and it got covered up with a plaster and things. So a plaster for the soul, band-aid for the soul. So that was like one of the things that we did. And another thing we did was like in spring, I tried to get people out of their comfort zone a little bit and try something new, try something different. And I very much see springtime and autumn as like New Year. I'm not particularly into January as like New Year, let's go, goals, all that kind of stuff, because I'm still in winter hibernation mode. And I love winter so much. I'm still in like winter hibernation mode, cozy mode, hygge mode. I'm not so into the fresh start of January, whereas I am spring. And so I thought spring would be a good time to kind of like try something different, you know, to kind of get out of the comfort zone, try something different. So we did finger painting, and we did this. We did daffodils, using our fingers to paint. And that was really fun. I was supposed to journal in here about the month, but I never got round to it because like I had to wait for this to dry, and then I was like, I'm just gonna, you know, gotta wait for that to dry because this was all wet. Gotta wait for it to dry before I can journal on there. So I'll do that. But then I forgot. I totally forgot. So yeah, but that's another one we did. And I've been really enjoying like journaling our year. It's been fun. Maybe at some point I'll do, this is January's. This is what I mean. I absolutely adore winter. So, but I know a lot of people don't. So that's why with this one we did about embracing your inner Yeti. Because I know a lot of people don't actually like the cold. And I don't remember if you saw on Instagram or on Facebook, I created a load of journal prompts for winter to kind of help people with the winter blues, the after Christmas blues, that kind of thing, because I know a lot of people kind of struggle, particularly sort of like the creativity, because they're feeling cold and they're not feeling it. Oh, I forgot that's got glitter on it. Can you see? It's not picking it up, is it? Not picking it up, but there's quite a lot of glitter in there as well. I love this page. I think this was probably one of my favourites. This one and the daffodils. It's probably one of my favourites. Love it. There's other things in this journal too. One of the children's prompts we were doing. So we look at 1 month we look at famous artists and do a little bit of art history. So we learn about a famous artist, and then we create some art in the style of that artist. So we don't replicate that artist, you know, we don't copy, we don't do it exactly how they've done it. We take it and make it our own. And then the next month we do like a fun little tutorial. So this one was inspired by Frida, good old Frida. So yeah, you're going to look at that and be like, okay, that doesn't look like any of Frida's art. And that's because it's not supposed to. We just took the concept of Frida. So Frida did self-portraits. So there's a picture of me. So Frida did self-portraits, and she surrounded herself a lot with things that were around her or what she was feeling, and things like that. So like she would surround herself with flowers and nature, or she did battle a lot with chronic pain, and so she would often paint sort of like barbed wire around her neck or something like that. So we took the idea of surrounding ourselves, because it was for children, not we didn't focus so much on the pain and the darkness, so we took the idea of surrounding ourselves with the things that we like and we enjoy and adding them to our self-portrait. So that's what we did. So for me it was books, drinking tea, trolls, taking photos, Christmas, music, and my camper van and going on adventures. So that's how we interpreted the Frida, and using lots of bold colours, because she used lots of vibrant and bold colours. So yeah, we don't copy, we take the ideas, we turn it into our own. Yeah, so so this month for the kids we've been doing some ice painting, so I just need to finish that off, because for the last 2 months we did quite a long tutorial on how to draw. So the first month was how to draw faces, and the second month was how to colour in faces. So yeah, so we're doing like a bit more of a light-hearted, fun little ice painting this month. So that's been good fun. So I just need to finish that off and then do my adults one. It's quiet in the house because the kids are gone. They're out. John, I did a Tesco online order last night, and so John's gone to pick that up. So click and collect. So he's gone to pick that up. And he's also gone to take the kids to the library, because I found out, oh my gosh, I had an email come through about overdue 2 books, and I was like, but I took our books back, and then we were like, well, where are these books then? And we looked in our eldest daughter's room, and there they were on the bookshelf, on her bookcase. She really liked them, and she'd put them on her bookcase. So yeah, he's gone to the library to take the books back and to pay the fine, which I hope isn't too much money. I'm hoping it's only like 50p, because it's like a children's account. Oh gosh. But my 2 absolutely adore the library, as do I, so I know they'll come back with a ton of books. And I'm really looking forward to him coming back with the shopping, actually, because I ordered a watermelon, and I don't really often do that, because I don't know why, but whenever we have melon, we seem to eat the first half of it, and then we sort of seem to forget about the rest for some reason. well, I do know the reason. It's my brain. It's object permanence issues. It's object permanence issues. And yeah, so, but I'm getting a lot better because I'm a food waste hero with Olio. The Olio app, and so I rescue food that is destined for landfill and distribute that to friends and neighbours, and so I'm much better now at food waste. It's been a mission of mine to kind of combat that. So I ordered a watermelon because it's hot and summery, and I've got this really nice recipe that's uses bulgur wheat and watermelon and pumpkin seeds and radishes with a nice dressing. And so I thought that'd be really nice as it's hot and summery. And then we're in an ice lolly making kick at the moment. So, you know, I've got like the moulds, you know what I mean? The moulds you can buy, like I think we got them from IKEA or something. Or B&M, something like that. And the other day we went and foraged elderflowers, and we made elderflower ice lollies. And our strawberries, oh my Gideon, our strawberries are in full swing. So we're harvesting tons of strawberries at the moment. And so we made some strawberry ice lollies. And then I thought about making some watermelon lollies, or maybe watermelon and strawberry or something. So yeah, so I ordered a watermelon, and I'm really excited about having a watermelon. What else was I going to talk about? Because I realised that this is just going to be a chatty studio vlog now. And I'm not going to show you anything else about my working day, because what are we at? We're already at 27 minutes. So well done if you're still here. Like, sorry. It's been so long since I've talked to you guys. Yeah, Christmas in July. I'm getting hot. I really want to do Christmas in July again this year, and I really want to kick off all the Christmas content again on my channel because I love doing that. I appreciate, like, John and I were having this discussion last night actually, because we were talking about different YouTube channels that we kind of watch sometimes, and I was like, because he watches quite a lot of Homestead and allotment videos, and I was saying that, like, it's all very well, like, yes, don't get me wrong, it's very interesting seeing your gardening and what you're growing, but I want to see how you store it, how you preserve it, what you do with it. I want all those ideas. And I was like, why don't these channels do that? And he said that from the channels he watches, they used to do that, but they found that they weren't as popular, and that people didn't like watching a mix. And like, they just want to watch the growing, or they just want to watch the preserving. So you have to have a different channel for the preserving to the growing. And I'm like, really? Because I want both. Like, I want to see, like, if I like a person, I want to see what they're growing. I want to see them harvest it. I want to see the full circle. I want to see them grow it, harvest it, preserve it, cook it, use it, start again. Do you know what I mean? I want to see the whole shebang. But apparently that's not so popular. So I'm sort of wondering whether that was the issue with my channel, that because last year I did like so much Christmas, people were like, couldn't cope with that, or it was just affecting stuff. But then the Christmas planning and all the Christmas stuff really makes me happy. So yeah, I don't know what to do really. I really feel like left behind with social media, and I'm getting a bit pissed off with social media as well, because I like social media, always have done, and I feel like I see a lot of people moaning about social media, but I feel like I have a really healthy relationship with social media. I only follow the accounts that I am interested in at that time. I unfollow anything that I'm not interested in at the time. If it's no longer serving me, I unsubscribe. I have 3 accounts. and I follow different accounts on different accounts. And so if I think, right, so like my personal account, I tend to follow more home ed stuff, more nature stuff, things like that. So if I'm in the mood for looking at that, then I'll go via that account. My Mrs. Brimble's account, I follow more like scrapbooking and art stuff. So if I'm in the mood for looking at art, then I'll do it from that account. So it may sound complicated, but it works for me. But I'm like a lot of people, I'm finding more and more now that I'm not actually seeing the posts from people that I want to see, and I'm just seeing tons of reels. And like, don't get me wrong, reels are okay, I don't mind them, but I prefer to scroll and look at pictures and read posts, because a lot of the time I can't have the sound on. Well, I can have the sound on, but like my kids don't really like it, or as soon as like I'm doing it sneakily or like I'll be doing it while I'm making a cup of tea, or I'll be doing it while while my kids are watching a bit of TV. I'll perhaps go on my phone, and I can't always have the sound on, and then reels don't always make much sense without the sound on. So I prefer, and I'm getting so many sponsored posts, and I'm like, I just want to see the posts from the people that I follow, you know. So I very much feel like I'm being left behind on Instagram because I can't keep up with the changes. I've never done Twitter. I don't do TikTok. I don't even have the TikTok app. I have the Snapchat app, but I never really use that, just occasionally for stupid pictures. Never really got into Snapchat. So I feel like I'm being left behind. I don't really know what's going on with social media, and I can't keep up. I literally just can't. I think it really is like a full-time job now to kind of do social media stuff, and I can't do that. I just don't have the headspace for it. And yeah, I have no idea where I was going with that. Where was I going with that? It's gone. I really don't know where I was going with that in the end. So I was talking about Christmas, wasn't I? And having separate accounts and stuff. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, that's just me, isn't it? That's just my silly old brain. So I really want to do Christmas content. I'm hoping I'll have time to do Christmas content. I have loads of ideas because Christmas is my mojo. Christmas is my hyper focus. Hyper focus on Christmas. Love it. Makes me happy. The only downside is I've got no money at the moment. Oh God! Like when Brexit, like the Brexit shizzle, we lost a third of our business to Europe. And like we should do a third of our business went to Europe, and that's gone, totally gone. So we're still trying to adjust to having a third less money. Number one. Number two, the cost of everything has gone up. like everything, everything except what hasn't gone up is John's wages, but what's gone down is my wages. So yeah, we're adjusting. Not very well, very slowly, to having less income but higher outgoings. So yeah, it's a bit crap at the moment. So there's loads of stuff I'd like to buy and get on the Christmas thing, but I can't because I don't have any surplus money at the moment. So what I'm doing instead is I'm doing a wish list Wednesday. So I'm compiling a list of everything that I'd like to buy, you know, because I do my monthly savings, but that with Park, which I'm so glad I've kept that up. And so I will get my money released in October. So when that is released, and I upped it this year, because last year what I did is I started buying, well, I try and buy stuff all year anyway. Anyway, maybe I shouldn't talk about this. Shall I do a separate video? I'll do a separate Christmas video. Yeah, I'll do that. I've got the tripod out, so I might as well do a separate Christmas video. So should I just, because it's 35 minutes, should I just say goodbye? I'll say goodbye. Hope to see you around sometime. Doing 2 in-person events this year. Really exciting. Going to Scotland in September. I'm doing a workshop in Scotland, and I'm going to Chorley to Eddie Beth's event to do a workshop there. Really excited to be back doing events again and leading workshops and stuff. Very excited. So really hope to see you there, guys. That would be awesome. Yeah, anyway, so I guess ta-ta for now. Bye, guys.